welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing the infamous Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Some of you guys were asking me what this is or how I use it, so I just felt like it would be great for me to do a dedicated video on this product. And I'm also going to be showing you guys like my no makeup type of look. So this is it right here, and if you guys are interested, then let's get right into the video. Okay, love, so let's talk about the product. So this is the Hollywood Flawless Filter, and this one retails for $44. Now it comes in a total of 7 shades, so that would obviously tell you that that's not enough for everybody, and that's because it's not a foundation and it is not a concealer. The best way that I can describe this is think of this as kind of like a foundation mixed with a moisturizer, a primer, and kind of like a glowy highlighter. This is very sheer in terms of the coverage. It's very lightweight. This is not going to cover any dark spots, dark circles, hyperpigmentation, discoloration. This is just going to help to even out your skin tone. It kind of adds a soft filter to your skin, kind of like when you go on Snapchat and you use a filter, your skin looks super flawless and airbrush. This is the type of finish you're going to get with this product. You can apply this so many different ways. You can apply this on its own all over your face for the days where you don't want to wear makeup, but you want your skin to look glowy and healthy. Or you can mix this with your foundation. Let's say your foundation is very matte and you just want to add a hint of a glow. This will help to boost the overall finish of the foundation. You can also apply this on top of your foundation to highlight certain areas of your face. And I have the shade number 6 Dark Tan. Now, it depends what you want to do with this product. If you're trying to highlight, I would suggest for you to go a shade lighter or 2 than your skin tone, so that way it would pop once you apply it on the highest points of your cheekbones, cupid's bow, your chin, a little bit on the bridge of your nose. But if you want to even out the overall look of your face, I would suggest for you to grab a shade that's really close to your skin tone or a shade darker. So this shade right here is a little bit darker, which I don't mind because I have a little bit of darkness around my mouth, so this kind of helps to correct it in a way. It's not gonna cover it completely like a concealer or like a foundation, but it's just gonna help to even out the overall look of my skin. So because this is so lightweight, I just felt like today would be a perfect day to do like a no makeup type of look. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start off by moisturizing with the EMBRYOLISSE Lait Cream. This is kind of like a primer and a moisturizer in one. Alrighty, so you want to make sure you shake this up before you use it. It does come with a doe foot applicator, so you can apply this directly to your face or on the back of your hand and work with it with a brush, a sponge, or your fingers. If you want the most coverage, I will suggest for you to use your fingers instead of a brush or a sponge because it is going to soak up most of the product. So this is it right here. Very similar to kind of like the Too Faced concealer. And I'm just gonna apply this directly to my face. This has very sheer coverage, like I mentioned, so you can apply as much as you want. It's never gonna look cakey. It's never gonna feel like heavy on your skin or anything like that. But I like to apply this especially around my mouth because that's where I have a lot of like darkness. I'm gonna use the Morphe M439 brush, and I'm just gonna spritz this a little bit with the PIXI Glow Mist. And I'm just gonna start blending this out. As you guys can see, the shade of this product is a little bit darker than my skin tone, but it's gonna even everything out, and you guys will get to see how glowy and how just like smooth my skin looks. I highly suggest this if you have a lot of like fine lines. If your skin's very dry, this is pretty much the best thing for your skin because it's going to really like smooth out any like wrinkles, fine lines, smile lines. If you have a lot of texture in your skin, it's actually gonna help to blur that out instead of emphasizing it because there's no shimmer in this product or glitter. It's just a very glowy product. So if you like a very matte look to your makeup, you're probably not gonna like this. But I will say you can always mix this with your foundation to kind of just help the foundation look more like natural, if that makes any sense. But as you guys can see, my skin still looks like skin. It doesn't look like I'm wearing makeup like foundation or concealer, because you can still see like my beauty marks and certain imperfections coming through. And I'm just gonna blend this out on my forehead as well. I'm gonna go in with a damp sponge. This is the SONIA KASHUK sponge. I'm just gonna go over it. I really like to blend out the products on my skin so that everything looks smooth and flawless. Alright, so you guys can see my skin looks very dewy, very glowy, but not oily or like shiny. And because I want to keep it very minimal in terms of makeup, I'm actually going to use this to kind of correct the darkness around my eyes, just a little bit, not too much, instead of using concealer. And then with my finger, I'm actually going to blend this out. And I'm also going to pop this on my lid. I'm gonna zoom in just a minute so you guys can see how my skin looks. Okay, so that's how my skin looks with just the Hollywood Flawless filter. There's nothing else on my face aside from like the moisturizer I used earlier, but that's it. My skin looks pretty even. Yes, there might be a little bit of imperfections going on, but it's nothing where I feel like I need coverage. That's the other thing I forgot to mention. If you're looking for coverage with this product, forget about it. There's no coverage here. It's just to kind of add a soft filter to your skin to make the overall appearance of your face and your foundation like better. I'm gonna go ahead and set that with a little bit of the powder from Charlotte. This is the Airbrush powder in the shade number 2. And I'm just gonna use my favorite Real Techniques brush. Just gonna very lightly set that so it doesn't crease on me or anything. And same thing right here on my lid. I'm also gonna set my nose just because that's where I usually get kind of like oily throughout the day. And basically my T-zone just a little bit. So to finish up the makeup, I'm just gonna put a little bit of this clear brow gel from ABH. Just to kind of like make my brows look a little bit more put together. And this is pretty much what I like to do when I'm out and about. I don't really wear makeup like that. Now my skin looks pretty, or my face looks pretty flat, so I want to bring some color, but I don't want to bronze or anything. So I'm gonna grab this beautiful palette. You guys know I love the Natasha Denona Bloom Blush and Glow palette. And I'm actually going to be using both of these cream blushes right here, mainly this one, to use as a blush. And I'm gonna apply that with a Sephora number 55 brush. I'm gonna start off with the lighter one, and I'm just gonna mix in a little bit of the darker one, just on the apples of my cheeks. The goal is to look like you have no makeup on, even though I did apply blush. But if you bronze, then it's gonna be more obvious. So I just feel like using blush kind of gives it more of a natural effect. This is the MAC 135 brush. It's just like a flat, kind of like fluffy brush. And I'm gonna mix in both of these right here at the bottom on top of the cream blush, just to add a subtle glow. Gonna apply a little bit right here, right here. I'm not gonna apply mascara. I can't stand mascara, to be honest with you guys, but I'm gonna keep it real simple. And actually what I like to do is use that same clear brow gel from ABH just to kind of like comb my lashes through, and this keeps them in place without having to use actual mascara. And to finish up, I'm gonna be using this lip gloss from MAC in the shade In Abundance. I don't know how to say that, but it's just a very natural looking type of lip gloss. Has a little bit of a tint to it. And then I'm just gonna shake this up real quick. PIXI Glow Mist, sorry. Alrighty, you guys, so this is pretty much my no makeup, I woke up like this kind of look. No foundation, no concealer, just the filter by Charlotte Tilbury. Like, it's gorgeous to me. I feel like you don't really need makeup. It's just about applying the right products and not applying too much, and you're still gonna get a flawless look. Now I want to show you guys how this looks on the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna apply a little bit. Hold on, because I have a little bit of that blush still left. All right, so let me apply a little bit so you guys can see. So that's it right there, and I'm just gonna blend it out. So you guys can see it's very glowy, very luminous. This looks flat, kind of dry, and this looks very just healthy and glowy and radiant. So that's pretty much what it does to your skin. It helps to blur out fine lines, wrinkles. It helps to kind of smooth out any kind of like imperfections. If you have a lot of texture on your skin, dry patches, this really helps to smooth and blur the skin without emphasizing those things that we kind of like want to hide. And this is just perfect for on the go. If you're going on vacation, I highly recommend this product because all you need is this and maybe a little bit of setting powder just to kind of set the areas where you might get oily, a little bit of lip gloss, and you'll be fine. Your skin's gonna look super radiant. Now if you don't want to spend your coins on this, I know it's kind of pricey. Basically take your favorite foundation, moisturizer, your favorite primer, and mix them all together, and even add a little bit of a liquid highlighter that doesn't have shimmer or glitter, something that's very subtle, and then just mix them all together on the back of your hand, and this is pretty much what you're gonna get. Are you gonna get the same effect that you get with this? Probably not, because this is bomb, but it's just kind of like a suggestion just in case you don't want to spend money on this. But I highly recommend this. If you're looking for coverage, like I said, if you want a matte look, don't get this because you're not gonna like it. It's very glowy. This is for those of you who like glowy makeup like myself, pretty much. So I'll leave all the products in the description box so you guys can check them out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, beauties.